And we about to we're gonna have episodes. People gonna be mad. They gonna be hating. I figured out. We'll promote it because it's gonna be on the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure that we get things on the thing. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the screen, you know when it says, "Hey, follow us on social media platforms."
Yeah, no, I'm saying you supposed to be promoting it. You can do it. I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna run it. You ain't give it to me.
You told me to send it to you.
I gotta download it on my shit. Okay, I'm gonna get it popping.
Man, I'm still mad. Let's go.
You still mad, but you smiling though. What's going on, YouTube? It's Bella J back again with another video. Before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell for post notification. That way when we drop the next content, you'll be the first to get it. Without further ado,
side chick
for the day.
Whose side are you really on?
Whose side are you really on?
Tell us,
are you
whose side?
Batman or are you robbing out this piece?
Right, a Joker.
Or are you a super villain?
Or are you a cockroach?
Are you Bane, the one who broke Batman's back? We are the initiated. We're going to discuss this in depth when it pertains to why a side chick, when she's found out, why she got an attitude.
Right.
Like, what's the attitude for? So the scenario is there's like this anger issues, you're targeting the wrong person.
Right.
And to be honest, before you enter into that situation, the thing that I look at, the thing that I view is you avoided the signs to begin with.
Right.
Like, for instance, you meet this dude, he's nice, he's this, that, and the fourth. He looks like you want him to look. He got a little money in his pocket. He willing to spend a little bit of bread, whatever the case may be, right? Ultimately, when he's doing those things, right, and then you try to do something as simple as contact him, right? If you trying to contact this person and you can't contact them because of the simple fact that
he's not available.
He out of pocket.
Right.
Right?
Every day at a certain time.
Yes.
Or after.
Yes.
On weekends.
So if he out of pocket.
Holidays.
And you can't contact him, right?
Right.
If you can't contact him, right?
Right.
It's safe to assume that those requirements that you set for yourself and those boundaries that you set for yourself, he's not holding up to those standpoints, right?
Those standards.
And if he's not holding up to those things, why are you continuously getting yourself into those situations?
You don't have no boundaries, that's why.
Exactly. So you continue to go into this relationship with this dude, right?
Right.
And then later on, when you find out that somebody just added you on Snapchat, on Facebook, on Instagram, right?
Right.
And it looked like when you go look at the girl page, come to find out he in a full-blown marriage, or a full-blown committed exclusive relationship, and you looking through the pictures and the videos, and they got all these some happy moments with each other. Oh, they got a kid.
A family.
Damn.
Not a kid, but kids.
Kids.
But it has.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? And then when the girl try to hit you up and say, "Hey, I would like to meet with you because I know some things and we want to talk." We ain't got nothing to talk about.
Or when she's mad because now she's no longer being paid attention to because the husband or the man said, "Hey, I want to work on my family." Then she want to reach out to the wife or to the girlfriend, you know, the committed.
Then she want to be like, "Girl, I got some stuff."
Why call me now?
Exactly.
Have you ever been in a situation where you had a side chick?
No.
You've
never had a side chick.
So have you ever been a side dude? You haven't. Have you been a side dude, or have you been like cheated on?
Oh no, I've been cheated on. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been the one that was being cheated on and they had a side dude.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not me being the side dude.
So let me tell you about a situation I was in one time. Because you know, like when we delivering these messages and we have these videos, it's because it's either one of our clients have been through it or it's personal experience from us. So, you know, we just keeping it real. We want to make this world a better place. So we reaching out to maybe, you know, touch somebody. So with that being said, you know, one time I was in a situation where, you know, I was being cheated on. It is what it is. I got out of that situation. However, when I found that I was being cheated on, and something that we should never do is contact the side chick or the other chick. But sometimes you be in those moments where you're in your feelings and you feeling some type of way. So I did reach out. So when I reached out to her, I reached out as a lady, no animosity, because at that time I'm not mad at her, but I just want to know what's going on. I want to know how long y'all been talking, how long y'all been, you know, dating. What has he told you about me? Do you even know about me? Because you might not know about me. So as soon as I call, you know, ring up, hello. This the other chick. Hello, what you like? I'm explaining who I am. Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not trying to, you know, start an
Why her voice sound like that?
Like, I'm just saying. like this what she said, cause she just like going.
She was like, hello. I'm gonna be her. Hold on, you call. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, who is this? What you want?
It's Bella J.
Bella who? Bella what?
Yes. Okay. So I seen your number in my husband's phone.
Wait a minute. First of all, don't be getting in my phone acting like this.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you with any animosity. I have none against you.
Well, you know his face was out right between my legs last night anyway. So whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Ma'am, can you just let me talk?
Whatever.
I'll pay you for it. Just give me. I'll pay you.
You gonna do what? Huh? What? What? You pay? Yes. You gonna do what? You gonna pay?
Yes. You just like talk to me, you know.
This is
exactly. I've had to say that before, but she ain't even got mad about that because at this moment I'm just like, hey, I just need you to calm down. Like, let's just handle this as late. But my end, like in the end, what I told her was that we stick together. It don't matter what color we are, you know. We all different shades, different colors. God made us all in his image, you know what I'm saying? We all are different. We don't all think alike, we're not all alike. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm coming at you like a lady, because it took a lot from me to call you, you know, I'm in this situation, so I'm calling you woman to woman. And I'm like, ma'am, hey, you know, I seen your number in my husband's phone. My husband at the time, no longer, you know, can you have a moment, can I have a moment of your time to
throw up that X like Dez Bryant from the Cowboys before he left? Throw up that X.
Can you know, just give me a moment of your time to talk, you know, I just want to know what's going on. She cursing me out, going off on me, going in. You know, I didn't call her any disrespect. You know, I'm just calling her because, hey, I just want to know what's going on. If you ask your husband, your man, because people, go to the man. Right, you should. And I was wrong. I shouldn't call her. I can't say that because I'm a woman, right? No, I would never do that. If I was in a situation, I would just leave, you know, like, because that's what my boundaries look like.
I would say for sure, like, you was coming at it the right way and you just wanted to know answers. So you wasn't, like, irate and belligerent and call her, like, bitch, blah 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 blah. Yeah, meet me on such and such and such.
She might not know about me, so why would I call her? But I knew she knew about me based on the messages, you know, based on. But I still came to her like that, still talked to her like that, you
in
know,
a professional manner.
Right.
Just wanted to have a conversation. Now there's been instances where women have teamed up together. And you know what I'm saying?
So it's not all side chicks, because some side chicks really don't know her. Okay, so
some side chicks have morals.
But so even when he tell you, like, I'm going through a divorce, you know, some men, they'll say that they lying. But still, why don't you have enough morals to be like, no, just wait. I'm gonna wait till you show me on papers. Don't even be friends with him. Don't even talk to him, because put yourself in that other woman's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as women, we should stick together. We should not ever want to be labeled as a side chick, the other woman, or nothing like that. If he can't give you a full-blown commitment, if he cannot dedicate himself to you 100% wholeheartedly, you should not want to be in that situation at all. Because not only does it should not feel good to you, it doesn't feel good to the person that he's supposed to be committed to. Exactly. Whether it's his wife or whether it's somebody, his girlfriend. But if they're supposed to be in a committed relationship, it doesn't feel good when you're the one on the other side. Like, it don't. So you should want to, but like, I don't want to be the one that somebody's cheating with. You should have enough morals. Like, are you insecure? Like, do you not feel good enough that you okay with being a side chick? Exactly. It don't matter how much money he's paying you. Go get your own job. Go get your own money. Go get your own dude. Like, get your own.
Matter of fact, so we're talking about different situations, and I was just looking at a clip with Kevin Samuels where he was talking to this girl named Blue Jasmine, and with the clip, what she was pretty much explaining was she was in a relationship with this dude for like 5 years, right? He provided her with a condo, a loft condo, like real dope ass condo, and a Mercedes Benz, right? The reason why, and she was talking to Kevin Samuels and he was explaining it to her because it wasn't one of those normal roast sessions. It was a situation to where he was like, explain to me why it is that you feel like you still deserve these things, right? Because she had another TV show that she was on and they were like expressing these, or as another podcast, and she was expressing these views saying that he needed to provide those things for her after the relationship, right?
Right.
And so she was saying because like the relationship went in, they didn't split. Like, they split amicably. There was no, you know, nobody cheated, nobody did anything wrong, or whatever the case may be, right? But ultimately, what happened was they separate, and then she said, well, you know, I'm used to this type of lifestyle, so I'm not leaving this condo, and I'm not going to give you this car back. It's mine. You're going to have to keep paying for this stuff.
Right.
And he agreed. But say, for instance, he get a wife. When he get his wife, does that end? how long does that last? Like girlfriend alimony? You know what I'm saying?
Is she a side chick, or is he still smashing her?
We
even while with the wife? But okay, so this is the thing. When you were saying that, I started thinking, right? Maybe she has a point. Maybe she don't. Although you said when he gets another woman, how is she gonna feel? Is she gonna? Babe, he's saying he wouldn't do that.
Hell no. However, we break up.
If he get the right woman and she has the right argument, he will do that, babe. He will.
On that Aaliyah tip, ride the boat, ride the
Okay, so like I was saying before I was really interrupted.
Go ahead.
So that's no different than when a man is married, right?
Change positions. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's no different from when a man is married. He's no longer married, and now he has to pay spousal support, alimony, or whatever it is, maintenance to the wife. But he might go out here and get another wife. Who cares? He should have thought about all that before he made the first wife, or before he put her. You know what? It really is married men that have side chicks, and they provide them with a home, a car, and all
take care of the kids and everything.
All these different things. But yet they still have a whole family. So how is that fair to the wife when she's really the wife and the side chick is getting all these luxuries and all these things?
You can't even treat the wife the way that you treating the side chick. Like the side chick living a better life than the wife living.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Right.
This is the crazy part about it. Think about it on this level. It gets real deep, right?
Right.
So say for instance, the husband and wife argue all the time, fight all the time. He paying the bills and he doing what he's supposed to do, but they're not living to the to the amount or to the level of luxury that the side chick living. So the side chick is living good. He ain't there all the time. He only stop by from time to time to get the buns and then dip out.
Right.
And then side chick don't have to worry about arguing with this fool. Side chick can go out and do her own thing whenever she feel like, as long as she ain't showing no signs to the dude that she out here dibbling dabbling. She honestly could be playing like 2 or 3 dudes and having them dropping money off as long as she yig it. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to some of these husbands out here, these boyfriends and all these, you know, what all glitters isn't gold.
The monogamy's not for you.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have this wife, right? Good wife, good life, kids, whatever. You're gonna take it for granted. You're gonna have a side chick over here, right? You're gonna get the side chick pregnant, right? The wife is not gonna know. However, what's gonna end up happening, the wife and the husband, they're gonna split. So then the husband is gonna go over here with the side chick, right? He's gonna leave all this good luxury right here that he didn't even know was luxury because he thought what he had right here was gold.
Grass is green on the other side.
But it's never. It's burnt on the other side. Okay, so anyway.
It's turf.
It is.
It's turf. It ain't even real.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is this baby, right? That he thinks is his, right? What's gonna even happen? A, B, or C, right? But A, what's gonna happen is that side chick is gonna do the same thing that he did to the wife. Side chick is gonna have other sides like he did to the wife. That's A. B, the baby that the side chick is pregnant with, it's not even gonna be his. It's not even gonna be his. And when everything comes crumbling down, he's gonna wanna run back to the wife, but the wife is gonna already be moving forward with her life and has
I'm moving on. Shout out to Maya. It's my little high school crush back in the day.
Oh, for real? You got so much stuff that's going on, right, huh? Anywho.
You didn't listen to Maya back then. It's all about you.
So sometimes in a relationship, the man, he just wanna like take what's good, right? That he knows is good. He wanna just put her up on the shelf. He wanted her to wait while he's out here traveling the road, doing whatever he wanna, do. And he never really realized what he has until it's gone. But sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it is a situation where women, they put themselves in situations where they're with a man and they never really know that they're the side chick. They really think that they are the main chick because men, they be playing their roles right. Like they be acting like they got a traveling job, they out here on the road, they
traveling nurses.
Like, why do fools fall in love? That type of thing. Whatever his name was, Lion.
I can't remember. I gotta watch the movie again now. See, you gonna make me watch the movie now.
Yes. But in this situation, like, we're not talking about those side chicks. We're not talking about women who really don't know. They really don't know that he has a wife or a girlfriend or something else at home. They don't know that he's in the military, he's a singer, he's all this extra stuff on top of being their husband as well. They don't know that he's doing all this other stuff.
Or Ray, the movie Ray.
Yeah.
With Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So we're not sitting here saying all women are the same. There's some women out there that really have morals, and if they knew, they wouldn't put up with it. But they don't really know because they think their husband is in the military. So they think when he's supposed to be, you know, going on duty, that he's going to fight, but really he's pretending that role when he's going over
fighting,
here.
all right.
Yeah, he's going over to Becky Sue's house. Then Becky Sue knows the same man as to be a singer, so she thinks her husband, which is a singer, is off on tour. But no, he's with Sue Ann. And when Sue Ann has him, she meets him and he's a bum, and she takes him in and sues them all up and whatever. You know, like, these women don't really know because this man is playing so many different roles. He wearing so many different masks. So it's not really that woman's fault. But for the side chicks to know, or the side chicks to find out and still want to be the side chick or get mad at the main chick, we talking to you. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Get on the phone. Hey, what you want?
Yeah.
What you calling my phone for?
Get some morals about yourself.
You need to talk to your husband.
Have respect about yourself because God is looking down on you.
At all times.
You might not want us to judge you, but he's judging you. And if you was married to that man, or if you had a husband, you wouldn't want nobody to be sleeping with your husband. You wouldn't want to be nobody to be a side chick for your husband. So the same way you would want to feel as a wife. You need to respect every other woman like that. So when a man comes to you and he's telling you that his wife is nagging and she's doing all these things, it's always two sides to every story. That's not always true. Sometimes men have good wives.
Sometimes he out there making her nag. It's his fault.
Because he's cheating and bringing home other things or holding up to his responsibilities. And
here's a big part that I'm thinking about right here, right? So when you said that, right, God's looking at you all the time, but he sent prophets out into this world.
Right.
Anybody can be a prophet if you choose to put God first and allow him into your heart. And if you're a righteous person yourself, right, the Bible says it itself, a righteous man judgeth all things.
Right.
So if that side chick, right, received a phone call and got the message that you messing around with a married man, I'm judging you at this moment. A righteous man or woman judgeth all things, right?
Right.
So if that person is being judged, and if you are humble enough to accept judgment from someone who's calling you out on your bull, right? They call you out on your bull. Don't be defensive when somebody's trying to correct you. It's a correction. They're not condemning you to hell.
Team together, come together.
Exactly.
Help that woman, help that woman.
Help you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, if that wife is coming to you saying this is what he's doing, whoop, whop, whoop, wham, then you can turn around and say, yeah, well, this is what he's doing, whoop, whop, whoop, wham over here, right?
Or this is what he told me. You know what I'm saying? Why you?
So now you got the story. She got the story. So now when he come to home to the wife, and she be like, oh, so what you been doing? I ain't been doing nothing. I just been working.
Or maybe y'all can be at the house together just like this, and he walk in and y'all both like.
And see both of y'all. Then he go, oh.
So if we start standing up for what needs to be stood up for, just like how people boycott restaurants, people boycott their jobs. Just like when somebody dies, everybody comes together. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Black Lives Matter. This like, why is we matter?
Yeah.
Our feelings matter. Our hearts
Black
matter.
Lives Matter. We need to go make a shirt.
Women matter. Women matter. We need to stick together. If we start boycotting these men and saying, hey, if you can't treat us better,
hey guys,
if you can't do us better, no.
Now you see what's going on. You see what's happening, right?
No, I'm just being real.
Y'all better start being on your P's and Q's.
Women, I need for you
to. Make sure you don't get caught up.
I need women.
They smart around here.
I need for you to make your list. Make your list, standards, your boundaries. Like, we're not talking about like be over the top, but we are gorgeous women. Okay, we know what we deserve. We know we don't deserve to be putting up with all this. He show us who he is, but we give him another chance.
You're smart. You're intelligent. You're beautiful. With that being said, you are beautiful. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are funny. All these great things that black women are for us.
Women, period. Okay. We talk about no race. Okay. Women sticking together, because when men cheat, they don't just cheat with each other. They cheat.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, I love me a black woman.
That's good. She should be a queen. You know.
That's what it is. But
With a best.
To be honest, to be honest, like, just to put us on a pedestal, because we have to start, like, we have to start putting ourselves on a pedestal. You see how she's just whipping her dog? Willow, where you at? That song was a smash, and then Jaden came with that one joint.
Let's stay on topic.
Icon living.
We gotta stay on topic.
Yeah, we're gonna say it. So with that being said,
focus.
My women of the world.
Have a self-esteem.
My women of the world.
Lift that chin
Hold
up.
yourself to a higher standard.
Don't put up with it. No.
Hold yourself to a higher standard. Men of the world, because this is a video about side chicks and saying whose side are you really on.
Right.
Don't be mad at the wife when she calls you.
Right. Listen to her.
Sit her down. Talk to her.
Exactly.
Now, this is the thing.
Now, woman, wife, I'm talking to you, right?
Yes.
Don't call with no animosity. Don't be calling
Yes.
me talking about, bitch, why you talking to my wife?
Yes.
Don't. What we're saying is, be humble, right? Because she don't have to talk to you. Neither one of y'all really have to come to each other, because the man is really the middle point. But I'm saying us as women, we have to learn how to work together and stick together. Like, we have to learn how to be on this journey and do God's work together. You know what I'm saying? Which is holding ourselves accountable when it comes to certain things and our responsibilities out here in the world. We have to learn how to spread the message. We have to learn how to be here for each other. It don't matter. So it don't matter what color you are. I don't care if you black, white, purple, red, green, whatever. Like Michael Jackson said, it don't matter if you're black. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just
gotta get you. You thinking about me, my baby.
if you're black or white.
The messages that we put out today, make sure you meditate on these things.
Right.
Just meditate on these things, and make sure that we lead with love.
Right,
Put
always.
God first.
Always.
And we'll be selfless.
Always.
And if you get that call, if you're the woman who gets that call,
if you're the side chick that's calling no white, hold up. See, I gotta say this. I don't know if I said this already. So the side chick, you will reach out to the woman. You will call the woman.
you see how she had to sit up to say this?
When you will call the woman, then when the man don't want you no more. When the man, he's not paying you the same attention no more, giving you that same love and affection no more. And or if he tell you, hey, I don't want to do this no more. I want to work on my house. I want to work
with my wife.
Right.
Don't call my phone. Don't call my phone no more.
So now you want to call the wife. Oh, he's been cheating.
Get off my phone.
I got another one. So when the side chick start getting cheated on, the side chick is getting cheated on by another side chick. Then she gonna like, oh, I'm about to call the wife and they let her know you cheating on me.
We're gonna bust y'all.
Right.
You can team up then.
You mad then? So if somebody called me with that and I was the wife, I'd be like, hey, boo boo, I'm
they
sorry.
They had a movie like that too.
I'm sorry. Don't call me now. You weren't calling me when he was in you. When you was
Cameron Diaz. They had a movie like that with Cameron Diaz, where she was the side chick, and then he was cheating with another side chick.
Yeah,
so then she teamed up with the wife. I was like, bro,
yeah, like the other.
You wanna talk to her now? Yeah, that one. Yeah. So you know that movie? Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, because you know what I heard about that movie, right? That was a pretty good movie. But what I kept hearing was black women would never be able to do that. Black women would never be able to come together. And matter of fact, I'm very proud of the color that I am, because see, black men, they always want to bash us and say, oh, they bitter, they this, but they don't want to say why we're bitter and how we got that way by being a side chick or by being married to and being cheated on. But I'm not bitter. I'm grateful, because those are lessons I learned from all that, and I would never allow myself to go through any of that. I will never allow any man or anybody to mistreat me or to do me in any type of way. So I'm not mad.
And I got your back. So if you call my phone one day and be like, that nigga said something to you or did something crazy,
I fight with love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't fight with love.
Jesus Christ watching me at all times. So all I need to do is,
I'm God's warrior.
Jesus, God gonna fight my battles. You know what I'm saying? The way he fight battles, he can do it way better than me, you, or anybody. Like, I don't need to put my hands and my tongue and my words on anybody, because the way God is set up, like, he's so real.
Men view women in a certain light. Okay? Follow me on this concept. The light that a man will view, because there's plenty of men in this world who don't have side chicks. There's plenty of men in this world who want to do the right things. There's plenty of men in the world who hold themselves accountable and do all of these great things. All right? So with that being said, there's men in this world who do those things. And the reason why the ones who do step out or the ones who do get cheated on and things of that nature, right, is because a man thinking to himself when he has a woman, it's the perfect woman for him. When he looks at it from that standpoint, he says this is the perfect woman for him. She's like an angel. She could do no wrong, okay? So in his mind, if he looks at it from that standpoint, anything that she does outside of the realm or ramifications of being that angel, that perfect woman for him, it's hard for her to get that level back and be that way. And vice versa. A lot of men don't understand that women look at it in the same light, right? So if she's looking at that man like, that's the perfect man for me. He matches everything that I've looked for in a man, right? So once she puts him in that specific light, when he does something or says something that messes up that entire realm or ramification of how she views him and how she processes him, right? It's hard for him to build back up to that level. So having a side chick, that's how it all ties together. Having a side chick and then finding out about a wife, finding out about the side chick. It's hard for that wife to maintain and establish that, okay, well, we're gonna still be a happy family and I'm gonna let your other child come over here and, you know, we're gonna dress him and feed him and treat him like he's a part of the tribe, right?
Right.
So it's really hard for that process to happen. And a man, if that woman forgives that man in that type of a situation, right? Mm-hmm. He expects her, since she's forgiven him, he expects her to be okay with that.
Right.
And it's like, she's still dealing with that to begin with. Mm-hmm. Like, let's keep it a buck. She's still, every time she sees that baby's face, she's reminded of what you did.
Right. But it's some men out there that thinks that when they cheat and they say they're sorry, that a woman's supposed to brush it under the rug and never bring it up again or talk about it. And if she do bring it up, because sometimes when men cheat, they still move the same way, that will remind you of, hey, when you was cheating, you did the same thing. Like when I would call you around this time, you was not answer the phone. So, you know, when he says he's sorry, he might start moving in a specific way, but then he'll go back to those old ways. So it's like, even if she had a scalp over a sore, it's like pulling it back off. So it's like you trying to heal, but you can't really heal, because although you don't really need somebody to make you feel secure, but you all should make each other feel secure in a whole when you're in a marriage or relationship. So it should be one person putting in 100% and the other person putting in 100%. It should not be at any time where it's 50-50 or 60-40 or 80-20 or 90-10. It should be 100 and 100, like wholeheartedly. Everybody putting in the work to make the marriage strive and make their marriage work. And sometimes men, they don't necessarily do that, because when they have sex and they're out here and they doing these things in the street, they don't show emotion. They don't have emotion. Where a woman, when she moves a specific way and she's in a relationship, the majority of the time is with emotion, unless we've been hurt so many times, because you know hurt people. So sometimes you've been hurt so many times where you start to feel how men feel, you start to move how they feel. But if a woman's out here and she has plenty side dudes and she's doing all these things, she's called a hoe, or she's being labeled something that a man is not necessarily being labeled. A man get a high five for doing these things. A woman, she get a thumb down.
I don't really think that using that terminology is appropriate, because if her feelings get hurt to a point to where she's no longer using emotion, you can't say that she acts like a dude.
Majority dudes don't have. I've been told by dudes before, we don't they say black men don't show emotions. It's hard for us to cry. It's hard for us to be like this and that. And I'm not saying all men. Like, I'm not saying, but I've been told this.
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, men, they can do things, but women, if we did the same thing that men did, we'll be judged different. We'll be treated different. They wouldn't be able to handle what we can handle. It goes back to one time I had a client, right? First I was dealing with the wife, and then it became the husband. So it was the husband and the wife that I deal with. And I was coaching them, trying to get them through their marriage, you know, listen to their things. So one day they called me. They was in the midst of an argument. They called me. They was just throwing rants at each other back and forth. Like, I couldn't even run to hear them, but I had to just like maintain and listen to grab what I could throughout the conversation. So the conversation went like, you know, more like talking about how many times he's cheated, right? He's cheated on her numerous of times. He's broke her down numerous of times. He's cheated. But when we talked about how many times he's cheated, you know what he said? He said, she took me back. She chose to take me back. She chose to stay. She could have left at any given time, right? So I asked her, Why did you stay? You knew what he was doing. He did it numerous of times. She said because he told me that he was gonna change. He told me he'll never do it again. He told me that he loved me, he loved his family. He begged me not to leave. He begged me to stay. So I said to him, well, hey, you told her you was gonna change. Did you not just hear her? You was the one who told her. That's why she stayed, because you was the one who told her that you weren't gonna leave. You were the one who told her to forgive you. You were the one who told her you're gonna be better. You're gonna do A, B, and C. Now we're in a situation where the wife has cheated. The wife couldn't take it anymore. She went outside the marriage to look for comfort, to feel secure, to feel all these voids that she was missing from her husband that was always in the street cheating, because he chose to put her on the shelf thinking that his wife was an angel, would never cheat, never step out their marriage. He said to himself, he said out loud, I heard him, he said, I didn't never expect for her to cheat. I never thought that she would do these things. I was her first. You know, we married young and she's been here. She's taking care of the kids. I'm providing her with a lifestyle. I'm bringing home, I'm paying the bills. I'm doing this, I'm doing A, B, and C. So he feels.
So in his mind, he felt like since he was doing all of these things, it was okay for him to step out and do what he wanted to do every now and then, because he's providing her this lifestyle. And that's not the definition of a give and take in a proper relationship.
Right.
In a monogamous marriage or a monogamous exclusive relationship, that's not the definition of give and take. Since I provide you with this type of lifestyle, you should allow me to go out here and dibble and dabble with these other people whenever I feel like it, and then just come home.
But they didn't have an agreement, because if they did, he wouldn't have been telling her, forgive me, I'm sorry, I did this, I did that. When he was getting caught up,
if she found out, he would have been like, shit, you know what time it is.
Exactly. He wouldn't have got caught up. But see, the thing what happened was, in that relationship, when he found out what happened, and I'm not going to say what she did was innocent, because anytime somebody's cheating, it's never innocent. But she did it one time, he did it numerous. It wasn't the same, because she was just talking to this guy that she knew, and it just ended up happening, you know, however it happened.
She said
I'm not taking sides.
She set it up.
I'm not taking sides, but what I'm saying
she did this.
What I'm saying to you,
up.
Guess where he ended up at? Because he couldn't handle it. In the mental institution, because he couldn't handle it. It drove him crazy. Every time he thought about his wife being with another man, it made him insane. He said he was gonna just go crazy on the whole, like it bothered him. But it didn't bother him when he was out in the field playing. So what I'm saying is, the way it works sometimes is, we do have good men out here. It's men sometimes that's out here, they provide for the kids, they taking care of their kids, they taking care of home, they doing all these things. And when a woman cheats and she steps out, a man cannot handle it the same way that a woman can. He don't forgive the same way. But when y'all are out here and y'all moving different and y'all cheating, y'all expect for us to just suck it up, like just a little on the chin, you know, lift your chin up, you know, like y'all don't even give us time to grieve. Y'all don't try to help us grieve. Y'all don't give us the answers we need. You don't try to walk us through it. You don't try to, you know, make us feel confident in what happened, because you cannot feel confident in any type of situation that has happened like that. You don't try to build a trust up. You don't try to set a foundation. And I'm not talking to every man, but I'm just saying from scenarios and people I've coached and talked to in my own. You don't try to set up a foundation to make that person feel better about what has happened, when it's already a situation where you can't feel good about it at all. You tend to move in the same ways. You end up getting caught again. So that's what I'm saying today. We as women, we as even individuals, it don't matter if you're a man or a woman, you have to set boundaries and know when a person show you who they are. That's my motto. You gotta believe them, regardless of what the situation is. We can't keep putting ourselves in these situations, because sometimes the situation isn't gonna end where you can get out of it. Sometimes it's gonna end when you're in a body bag, or you're gonna end up having something that you gotta deal with for the rest of your life. And then now you out here having to deal with it. So when it's time to go and you gotta go, pack them bags and go. By all means, put yourself in a situation where anything happens, you can leave. Don't stay when you need, because toxicity is nothing to play with. Stress is nothing to play with. So that's what I'm saying today. We need to come together, put all the BS aside, and we need to work together to stop some of these things that's going on in the world, like cheating, like side chicks, side dudes, all these other things that are making our houses break apart.
Yeah, because side dudes are the same thing.
We don't have our video about side dudes. Because, you know, what's up when a man walk up to a woman and she says, oh, I'm married, I'm taken. Be like, oh, you can't have friends? Let me still get your number. So we're going to talk about y'all. Yeah.
And with that being said,
Leave your comments down below. We'll be back with another video. Let us know what you think. If you have a topic or anything that you feel like you would like us to talk about, let us know that too.
And we out.
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Y'all got the radio, we got the streaming. Target the bosses like what is the meaning? We about to turn this bitch out for the evening. I don't see ghosts anymore, I see demons. These niggas beefing, swear they gon' hit you up after the after party, really beaming. Viva, they posting these pictures for currency. CC for scamming, they plotting and scheming. Incredible how they gon' ride, demeanor is foul. The ref call it technical, stunting, we flexing. You rolling, ain't making no audible noises, it's strictly perpetual. Even when they disrespect, I'm professional. Cause I got killers that standing right next to you. Sneezing the wrong direction, they be blessing you. Leaving your body as stiff as a vegetable. Look, hey, I don't get down with the words, unless you say write me a verse, then I gotta charge you for verbs. I'm slinging these hoes like they birds. No, I don't be smoking on herb, but the shit that I spit is absurd. Reckless, I put your face on the curb, then I give you just what you deserve. Dollars on top of dollars be the motive, making more money than you be the quota. No, I don't mix it up with baking soda. They ain't concerned with how much dough they owe you. Back out the copper top for your controlling. I should just cop chopper, let it blow you. Cop knock your block off and claim he don't owe you shit. Now it's time for us to show him that. Y'all got the radio, we got the streaming. Target the bosses like what is the meaning? We about to turn this bitch out for the evening. I don't see ghosts anymore, I see demons. These niggas beefing, swear they gon' hit you up after the after party, really beaming. Either they posting these pictures for currency, CC for scamming, they flying the scheme.